EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Welcome on oraifite. Igade. Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chegharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti. N'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na oraifite. Onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na oraifite. Onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. EZE-ANA ga-adị. Ugochi tubelu ga-adị. Ugochi tubelu tampụ. Ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa. Chacha. Ndị okenye anyị o. Front and back you. Ndị ochie anyị o. Front and back. Faja sikara aka. Nwere ụmụ Igbo. Si anyị rapụ nke anyị. Na nke faka mma. Bụrụ Baịbụl bịa. Akwụkwọ akụkọ. Ekpekwa ọchịfa. Okolo ụka. Mana Ugochi tubelu ekpeghị ekwe. EZE-ANA si n'ọma mme. Ọdịnala ọma nwụchacha. Oge ọbụla ọ na-eti. Ọ nọ na nkụzi. Chukwu abịa ma gbago ume. Ọdịnala ya dị. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na oraifite. Onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Ụtụtụ ọma nọ ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. Asị m nke onye chiri ya zelu. Anyị abịakwa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Oge anyị ji adọwa eziokwu niile agba. Nke ọ bụ mụnwa bụ Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Oraifite na-anọ n'isi ya. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu na tempụl. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. My mission is to help people live better life. N'oge awa nke eziokwu nke ụtụtụ taa, ihe anyị ji maka ya bịa isiokwu anyị bụ ihe niile ị kwesịrị ịma gbasara receiving spiritual messages. Spiritual messages nwere ike ịbịa n'ụdị dị iche iche. O nwere ike ịbịa n'ụdị vision. O nwere ike ịbịa n'ụdị trance. O nwere ike ịbịa n'ụdị intuition perception messages. O nwekwara ike ịbịa n'ụdị nlọ. Anya bụ isiokwu anyị ji bịa. Ihe kpatara na ị ga-pay attention to genuine words and how to know the authentic words. Maka to avoid mpịawa azụ. Yes, onye anyị isiokwu anyị ji bịa. A sị na taa bụ eke ga-eketara anyị ihe ọma ma kepụrụ anyị ihe ọjọọ. A sị m na kakaka anyị amaghị na jijiji anyị amaghị. Ọkwụ niile eji anyị n'okwu ya ejie. A sị m onye si na anyị ga-adị mma na onye a ga-adị mma, mana onye si na anyị ama adị mma na onye a ama adịnata mma tiri ụwa gwụ n'aha Chukwu na ndị ala. Ise onye ka anyị ji wee bịa. Echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Ọktoba, nke ọnwa Ọktoba agwụgo, nke ọnwa Nọvemba. Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na aja mbụ niile na-aja ịpụta ihe aja anyị na-achụ n'isi ndị Friends of the Temple and isi niile sonyere anyị n'ọnwa ọbụla. aja anyị na-achụ maka mbunye elu aja na-achụkwu chiso na ya bụ aja ka a na-agọrọ gị ọfọ for 14 days na temple emesizi emesara aka gbuo ebulu ndị mmadụ erikwa nwụọ nke bụ eziokwu na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ receive go loss of ihe ịtụnanya mmiri akpọ miracle na ndị ahụ aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa kwa ọnwa ọ bụrụ na tọn ga-erubere ọ ga-ege surely get to your turn. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ iso na aja ihe ị ga-eme forward ọrụ ya 3 prayer request then you make donation token to the account number ndị na-esobu amarugo the account number mana maka gị gbawa onye ọfụ chat ya na message na WhatsApp 0805 78 37 672. I repeat 0805 78 37 672. Then can forward ya 3 prayer request change the account number ị ga-eme donation token to then gwazie details I need from you ka iso na ndị a ga-ebook for ọnwa October ritual 14 days ritual kebe eziokwu na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ebook bego nke ọnwa October ụfọdụ kwara ụgwọ throughout for the year ya bụ ihe kwesịrị ịma. Nke ọzọ dị mkpa ụbọchị Wednesday bụ ụbọchị anyị ji alụ ọrụ nkwubi okwu na temple kwubi okwu n'isi ndị niile anyị na-alụ ọrụ Friends of the Temple. Ọ bụrụ na what you are seeing is not what you are expecting, feel free to have an appointment with me on a Wednesday. Give visit a temple. Ma ọ bụrụ na ị nọ nso mana ọrụ mmụọ anyị na-alụ na afọ anyị na-agba distance abụrụ ebara ya. So ebe ọ bụrụ na ị nọ all over the world under the sun, you can still connect. Nke ọzọ m chọrọ ikwu okwu ya bụ ọ bụrụ na ị nwere contact this Nigerian foreign rice, that is especially Anambra rice or any other one that is very close, please, I would like you to chat me on WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number, because I'm planning to make some purchases, as in go get some rice I get ndị mmadụ maka I get ndị mmadụ na n'ime ọnwa December. So ọ bụrụ na anyị nwere contact ndị ya rice, let me know, chat me on WhatsApp please. I will need their contact so that we will place our order. I need the bags of rice I get ndị mmadụ ma ndị ụwa na-atụ n'ọnụ ma ndị widows less privileged, our fans and so. So ihe anyị chọrọ ime. So ọ bụrụ na ị nwere contact biko ọ dị mkpa ka ibido n'oge wee mee order ya bụ rice. Daalụnụ. Then n'isiokwu anyị ji bịa n'ụbọchị taa, ihe m ji ewepụta my time every day na-akụzi ihe a because I know is my calling adịka onye nchụaja imepe ndị mmadụ anya, let the bandage fall, because when I was in the church the same strength and energy is what I put in evangelization. So as onye ọdịnala mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo, I'm putting same strength ịfụ na ozi ọdịnala alụ onye ọbụla genuine ọdịnala message. Akọwagoro m ndị mmadụ ka ị ga-esi bụ ezigbo onye ọdịnala. Iji epiti na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ che na onye gwọwa anụ ọgwụ jebe ebe dibịa ọ bụrụ onye ọdịnala, ọ bụrụ eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-asọ nsọ ana, forget it. Something new must be happening in your life. Even people around you will notice no nwere ihe dị iche. Never you support evil. Never you support injustice. Akpọ gị ebe ị kwesịrị ikwu ihe kwesịrị na ikwe without fear of evil, maka onwere ihe mmadụ ga-emewu gị. Ghọtara ya? Na be mama m na ụmụnna m na ịchọ anyị ikwu ihe aghụghọ, don't involve EZE-ANA, because I will tell you straight to your face, because onwe ihe ga-enwe ike imewu. Yes, ndụ mmadụ niile dị n'aka Chukwu. Ghọtara ya? I will always tell you the truth. Then isiokwu anyị ji bịa n'ụbọchị taata akụwago m ya. Why you should pay attention to spiritual messages. Spiritual messages can come in many forms. I'm talking about spiritual messages you can receive on your own. Yes. Not spiritual messages you receive from third party. Yes. Spiritual messages you nweta n'onwe gị. And that ndị mmadụ. My mission, my intention abroad Kadibia
continue na aloro for life. Yes. I want to 70% of your spiritual work can be done by yourself. The problem bona no obia we bastardize here a lot of things. So also this generation kwesịrị inweta from n'aka nna wee banye n'aka nna, they lost it. So it's like na ha abụzi novice. Onye bata m ndị dị ka m ji wepụta time ka ekụziere ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ka ha mara aka nri na aka ekpe, ka ha wee marụ na ọtụtụ ihe nwere ike iji aka gị mie. Example, ọ bụrụ na ị nọ n'obodo n'ịgbọtụgo chi gị, yes, and na they chọrọ ije na mmiri je chụọrụ ndị mmiri aja, so be it, you can go. Ihe ndị ị ga-eji otu ụbọchị mma akụziri ụlọ ihe ị nwere ike iji wee jekpe ile ọma na mmiri nwere ike imewu enu, unless ma ọ nwetara ike ọ bụrụ na ebe ị nọ na mmiri ya dịrọ nso, ma ọ bụ na maybe high profile person. You know, some people, because of their position, they might not like to be seen in public. Now you can get a third party to do some of those things for you. Yes. So, man, as a lay person, you can go to mmiri. Especially ikpe ile ọma, ịkwụ ngọ ka ị need the third party. Mana ọ bụrụ ka m bịara ikuzi taa. So mana ihe nji akọwa ahụ na my intention bụ ihe nji akụzi ihe niile abụ, my intention bụ na you as onye ọdịnala can perform 70% of your spiritual work. It's only 30% ka dibịa ga-emere gị, or your spiritual mentor. Although ndị nọ outside the country, ndị nke ahụ, most of them may not be able to do any of those things themselves because of the environment. Everywhere has camera and so certain things are madly easy. So ndị na-etu a nwere ike engage services of a dibia or onye nchụaja ime ha of those things. But I'm talking directly for Gwa. Yes, not a village. One on working on Nigeria. And you come here. Ndị obodo oyibo amarago m na, because obodo oyibo some certain things hardly limited is what they can do themselves for themselves. You know? Then obodo oyibo adọrọ ka ebe anyị nwere ike ijegota ọkụ jiri aka gbuo or something like that. So how we so how need the third party. That one is understandable. But I'm talking about we Nigerians. So why in the akuzi ihe ndị a bụ ka ịmụta ka esi eme n'onwe gị. Ịghọtara ya? So now, because when batara n'ọdịnala, I was properly mentored. Eji m aka m na-eme some of the things. Depending when my ezumezu said, no, it's time for me to start work. Abata m n'ọdịnala ugbo dibia no. Abata m n'ọdịnala practice ọdịnala for years before bido meme dibia. Ịghọtara ya? Now, ihe nchọrọ ịkọwala gị bụ ihe kwesịrị ịma gbasara message channels. Mgbe kọwala gị the importance of this spiritual exercise, it must create time for your spiritual meditation. Because by so doing, you'll be able to activate and cleanse off all the negative energy and the vessel, that is the spiritual line, spiritual energy line in your spiritual part must be cleansed. You'll be able to cleanse or ward off all those negativity that will hinder your growth. You know what I mean? So, after that one, that's when you are saying, because of spiritual exercise. Because with spiritual exercise, you will be able to activate your spiritual you. You will be able to activate your spiritual you. And once you activate your spiritual you will be able to activate that your spiritual brain. Because you here before. Especially on YouTube, then on my Facebook page. On my Facebook page. Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi oraifite. In fact, what we are teaching now, we are streaming live from my Facebook page. Excuse me. Hello, Never Margate. Now, to activate your spiritual you, because only cleanse here that your oracle and the children are your part. Then you activate, by that activation of their spiritual strength, you activate the dormant brain, your dormant brain. And this your dormant brain is the spiritual brain. This your dormant brain is the spiritual brain. Because the spiritual brain, we receive messages from the spiritual realm and pass it to the frontal brain. Frontal brain is the intellectual brain. Our brain for the earthly activities. This frontal brain is where the intellect and all those knowledge of a ten we ka na-enye nkọwa nke mmadụ. Example, if the back brain receive message in the spiritual raw, yes, in the spiritual raw, the way it is, there is connection between the back brain and the frontal brain. It will pass it to the frontal brain for interpretation, for earthly interpretation. Onye bata na mgbe ụfọdụ nwere ike ịbụrụ onye gbagotagoro na spiritual level. Once you receive a message, either you receive it through vision or through trance about intuition, that is through dreams. You know that? So all those channels or messages, direct messages, voice. I'm going to when they were clairvoyant or clairvoyance, voice ya gwagi kpọga saying ne. You got that? When did they a man only develop go do their spiritual strength to the extent that they normally interact with their spiritual guide. As we speak now, man some people mature go to the level na had a spiritual guide na bankata. Na always get you on your wagi. They will you always get chigi on your wagi. And we're other mondos on your chigi so, which the Kenga chi represents. So when they communicate with their spiritual guide. I'm see a guy very kusita. But then I check while you can activate all those spiritual channels, even with dreams. Kiwi can agota nwa. You go channel nwa. I bet the earthly frontal brain. I bet you can call where you put an earthly sense. More need develop your spiritual strength to a certain level. When I was born into a core Catholic family, and I grew within the ranks. I was born after the infant baptism. I followed my late father, to Brocusre because he is a staunch Catholic. Now, from that Brocusre, I rose to joining other societies in the Catholic Church, like Region of Mary, Blue Army, Confraternity of the Most Holy Rosary, St. Anthony of Padua, the Purgatorial Society, Catholic Charismatic, and the Bible Society later. You know that, yeah? So, all those, I grow within the ranks. Now, those things at the stage, during this time, I have read Bible from Genesis to Revelation, Catholic edition, 3 good times. No, Catholic edition is 72 because it contains Apocrypha and Tobit and rest of them. So, Mba goes read those things. 60 decades of rosary daily. That is chaplet, it was 5 decades. You got 5 decades. Now, you bear 5 decades into 6 times. Where 60 decades of rosary. I've been here for years. Sometimes, I'm see on the Joker. I will preach. Only even me preach for a few minutes. Then I will them maybe those rosary. We have nature. So I want to use scapula. You know, that big scapula. Then you go on a mat or I made you on my mat. You will go to the other one. I only did morning mass daily. So, minus that one, let me call. I'm coming. Here, Jodeko Walagi have where mana time, Catholic modern understanding, model operandi. I mean, staunch Catholics. Not this time when there is some Catholics that are not really strong and they understand the dogma and the doctrines of the Catholic Church. Like what was happening in the Enugu Adoration Ministry. During our time, it dare not venture pim against bishop. It's not this time Catholics that a Catholic will put on no jerry there. Well, what a bishop here. During our time, it dare not. That is how we were raised as Catholics then. In fact, you will not even say it with your word of mouth. Now, Father, Mary Hojo. You can't. Instead, we are told to remember our priest in prayers. But you can't put an openly protest about video, social media stuff or in public against your priest. It dare not. That is how we are raised. Then you will be here, you go say what they can leak about such Catholics. But the problem why I left is that they will never allow you to develop your spiritual strength on your own because of the way the foundation of the Roman Church was instructed. Yes, you must obey the leadership of the church. Even that time, we were told not to read any book that is not in premature. There is a book. If you see any Catholic book, open it. After the preamble, you will see this book has been approved reading by the bishop of so diocese, and the premature sign that the content of this teaching does not contradict the teachings of the church before you are allowed to read it. Yes, so you can understand what Catholic is then. Now, after reading, and I now find out that I cannot develop on my own because you must go in line with the teachings of the church. I left. Now, let me give you an example. There was a time maybe I want a vision. My vision can my dream. I think both. Let me tell you what happened. And my like you don't math, he was here compare your own. I was a successful contractor. I'm into water drilling. I own my own company. I registered it with Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, in the year 2002. That is 20 years today, 20 years ago. That company is Port Anthony Integrated Limited. We are into water drilling and other agri farms of a thing. Now, underwater drilling, the company, I became the youngest guy that owns a water drilling company and water drilling rig in Onitsha Dam. I own a drilling rig at the age of 20-something years. In fact, before the age of 26, I have already owned a drilling rig. For you to understand what I'm talking about. And my company is already registered. Now, what I can tell you now is, I went out to all. My company works from site to site, and in Wallo. Prominent people and the companies we used to drill borehole for them. That many. I'm one of the prominent men. Ahead and market down. What on your no cha and I'm best state here, man. Had a man. About not less than 20 bore. 12 borehole. Sorry, 12 borehole direct, almost direct borehole from him. And me pussy, Mbakozi and Kende France, yeah, is more than 20. So the company was doing marvelously well. At that age, at that time, I own two private cars, one SUV and the one private car. Then I was doing very well. Till one day, on my dreams, I saw myself inside a thick forest. I saw myself inside thick forest. How I get there, I don't know. In that dream, will I call it a dream and vision? But at the end of the day, you were able to. This message is over about 20 years now. But I still remember it like it happened yesterday. Now, before inside that thick forest, I was trying to. I told myself, how do I get to this place? I was trying to get out from that thick forest. To no avail. I will walk to this part. At the end of the day, I will see everywhere is closed. There is no trace of anybody, any part. No trace. I'll come back. I will look to the west. I will look to the west. No trace. No trace of any human part at all. Or road. I'll go to west. The same time I will go to north. After rooting around for a while, to Navel, I was like, oh, what is happening? So I find out that I will not be able to get out that place. I began to cry. Ya na gwa akwa mbegidele. Bepụta ya n'ụwa. Akwa mbegidoziri mgbe ntetasịrị. Mfu anya mmiri, tears. I thought maybe if I'm sleeping with somebody, then the person is supposed to have heard my cry. But I know when I woke up, I began to wipe out my tears. But I cried. When I woke up, as a Catholic, what did I do? I normally pray now. The way we normally pray the rosary. Now I don't anywhere. I have one and chedogi. On then catch good as so. Never pana by manazokani. He happened if it will be virgin duty to that gossip. As a typical Catholic then. But do you know what happened? This thing happened in the year 2002, around December. 3 months after, I had a fatal accident that could have taken my life. We have a contract of draining borehole at Ndiowu. Ndiowu is a town, a neighboring town with Oko. I drove all the way from Onitsha, from Awada, where I was living. Then to Ekulobia, Oko, to Ndiowu. In the morning, I bought some chemicals from where we normally get chemicals, draining chemicals at Onitsha. I load them inside my boot with one of my car. I headed to that site. I reached there. I dropped the chemicals for my boys because they used to use the rig to walk even that night to meet up with the demand. After dropping the thing, I gave them all the site expenses, money, or whatever. Around after 1, I decided to go back home because I still have other engagement in the office. I have office at 105 Onitsha Owerri Road then. It's 2-story building. Olanton Integrated Limited we are on the first floor. You can go and verify. Now, immediately, I don't know exactly what happened, but I noticed that I was not on seat belt. But immediately after Ibuku, Immediately after Ibuku, if you know Ibuku, Isuofiazis, immediately after Ibuku, I now at Ibuku, yes, at Ibuku, I now remember that I did not put seat belt. I used my hand. Why sit driving? I put my seat belt. Immediately I approach OKTT. What I saw is like darkness covering my face. Couldn't see anything except darkness that just suddenly covered my face. I marked automatic brake. That is all what I know. I couldn't find it. What I keep hearing is voice in the like in the rain. I just hearing noise. I couldn't hear any other thing. At the end of the day, I had whoa. When everything now became clearer to me. Remember what I remember that this my car somersaulted like 3 times inside the nearby bush. And my car now faced where I was coming from. What happened, I don't know. But I know I saw black big bomb. My tire, it doesn't mean it's not as if my tire busted. No. A match automatic, but that's all I know. That's what happened. People from Okiti started rushing, man of Patakwana Mota. They keep for villagers keep rushing to the scene. Then Anna asked me to sit down. I said, no, I'm a mom. Then the rest is history. At the end of the day, they asked me if I'm with somebody. I said, no, I'm alone. At the end of the day, the motor 3. Potentially, whatever. And immediately after that particular accident, I survived the accident. Yes. Yes. But my mother, when I get to my mother insisted that I must go to hospital and pass a night there so that they will put drip and the next morning they will run scan to know if I have internal injury. I obeyed. And we did the same thing. At the end of the day, the doctor said there's no internal bleeding or injury. So I was allowed to go. I survived it. Then minus that one. And after that accident, I noticed another thing. My contract work, the water drilling company, we started having issues in our sites. I don't know, we had our pipe stock. That is, when you are drilling, some sand is supposed to be coming out. Yes. But if for anything, maybe the engine stopped by sudden whatever, those sand, the mud pump, what they call mud pump, that's supposed to be pumping water and sand together. Now stop for any reason. Now those sand are supposed to go out, to go down and hold their drilling pipe. And if care is not taken, you lost that hole. Whatever more amount of money have sink in that hole is condemned, and you have to start afresh. Sorry. So sometimes if we are drilling, sometimes we have broken pipe. So we started having one issue or the other. And when we have one issue, I will go and maybe if we do like 10 boreholes, 3 will spoil or 2 will spoil. All the profit that's supposed to be mine, I will use it because I would not like to spoil my already end image. I will use my money to redrill the borehole for the owner. At the end of the day, you find out that when you can have one for 3 months, at the end of the day, no profit, no service for that 3 months. If I have money on hand, if that money did not finish, fresh money will not come. There's one problem or the other. That is the first spiritual awakening. Now, I now told myself that something is wrong. That is the first time I began to look outside Catholic faith for solution to my problems. Natalia, here do you want to Because when I about to see my son, now probably had a when I will halutego, over that money I would, and now I will not enter. I can tell you I have experienced it. You don't need to tell me. So it used to happen. So anyway, we're on mad to bona. The spiritual control the physical. Before I began to, even the accident I had, even my contract business started dwindling, things began to fall apart. Is that vision, call it vision or call it dream, I was showed some months back. And after 3 months, after when I received that vision or dream, 3 months after, all the garbages began to come my way. Problem from the accident, from having issues in the site, from wanting. I now find out that my finances are no longer growing. But this is what I was shown in the dream. Do you know the meaning of that? I was found myself walking around the clock in the thick forest without finding my way coming out. Oh, we had about spiritual blockages of my path. Can you want mad to give them thank you? Bound I follow from that thick forest. And that block, there's no anywhere of my bensi bata. Because I follow me, there must be a place I walk into that thick forest from. But all the path has been closed. To the extent the man flows some messy web. On back and a block goes on more. Can the block there? Is either my spirit forces? Yes. Even in the name of governor or your enemies. Sometimes it could be more than a hassle, but it can be so cool. No, if not for the fact that that happened that time, maybe by now I would have still remained a Catholic. But those challenges made me to say, no, something is wrong somewhere. I began to look for solution. I began to reason outside the box. The Catholic faith. I began to look outside to know that there are some certain things that forces that control this physical. I can tell you, before most things happen in the physical, it must have taken on form in the spiritual realm. But the only thing is that if you are not spiritually awakened, the dream might come. They might not notice it or remember it. But the dream that would have warned you or tell you your spiritual, your state, the state of things concerning you in the spiritual realm, you will not comprehend it. So they can show you those things in dream, but because of the spiritual aspect, they have not been activated. Sorry, you will not even remember it. Or even if you remember it, you forget the dream. Or the message will be given to you intuitively for your heart. But maybe you will not pay attention. The message might come to you via vision. Sorry. The message might come to you through vision, but you will not recognize. Believe in me, before anything happened in the gross material world, it must have taken on form in the spiritual realm. Sorry. Yeah. I'm going to carry the I eat glove. I eat quasi airtime. I will call two of them. Now let's start with Airtel. Airtime 09 85 05 60 98 86 97 00 09 85 05 60 98 86 97 00. Let me call for the last one. 09 85 05 60 98 86 97 00. This is for Airtel airtime. Let me call Glow. 31 90 06 22 07 05 89 3. I repeat, 31 90 06 22 07 05 89 3. Let me call for the last one. 31 90 06 22 07 05 89 3. Here about airtime. I want to also my fans. This card is for my fans only. Don't copy it and send it to any other person that is not my fan. It's meant for my fan. If it's not network you are using, maybe you are using MTN. Tomorrow we'll call MTN. Tomorrow at MTN you use on a card I got. Leave this card. No network you use. People that will watch this video later today will still use it. Or people that will watch the video later in the day may post here on YouTube will still make use of it. Thank you. Dika ihe na-ekwu bụ na agwago m gị 3 places eji enweta messages. Wekwo nke m wee maatụ. Enwere ike inweta message through vision or bịa through trance, or through intuition, or through messages na voice agwago okwu, ma ọkwa na inwetara nke gị through dreams. Ka ị ga-esi wee ma the right dreams bụ inweta the right vision. Ọ ga-adị very clear and imechefie. But mana ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-enweta distorted messages because they have a distorted mind. Their spiritual channel is distorted. I said there is also and oracle negative energy blocking their path. So whatever vision and messages they are receiving is not genuine. Even if it's genuine, they will not comprehend. But believe in me, if you develop your spiritual strength very well, believe in me, before anything will happen to you, they send the message. You want to do an Ankuzia? Chat them on WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672. Now, I work here, here in the Kubia Mokunis in the US all over the world. Distance are my way barrier. Kahara Bundini, here in a menu Ugochi tubelu. Temporal massive. They receive blessing, favor, upliftment, and above all, spiritual awakening. Let their finances be improved. Let whatever they are doing to earn a living be fruitful. Na hachugo kikabri mihenine. Only kenine sinakia ya gazieno. Ka ọ dị nụ echi niile by 9 o'clock ya gazie n'ọfọ.